Here for a little bit more Shadowrun. As soon as Shadowrun alt tabs in. It would seem that last time I played I didn't exit the game, so that's going to artificially put some hours on, so I'm really glad at the end of the last episode I read... There we go. Let's see. Do you guys want me to read this again? Yeah, let's read this again. It's hard to shake off the walled city. Its gravity clings to you as its wretchedness itself has grown tentacles. As if wretchedness itself has grown tentacles. The sounds of suffering subside, but their echoes still thrum your insides. Gobbit walks slowly, head down and both hands on her stomach, whispering a conversation to someone or something that only she can see. Her rats are silent and remain hidden in her clothing. Wood pauses a moment and breathes a sigh of relief when you finally reach the streets. Returning to Heoi, I don't know, one of the days I'm going to learn how to say that. Or at least come up with a standard pronunciation that I'll stick to. But return blah blah blah, return isn't like coming home. Suspicious looks and closed mouths accent unsmiling faces that billboard a universal message. You don't belong here. Time to report back to kindly Shang and inform her that the message has been delivered. Get this business over with, get your sin burned, get on to the next step, whatever that is. You leave the City of Darkness behind, head to the Mahjong Parlour and a date with the Crime Lord. And we're going to spend some karma before we do all of that. I feel I don't have... I'm going to bump this up. I'll bump this up as well. Drone control, confirm. I'm hoping I get the rest of my team soon. Ooh, what is this? A large X formed by peeling duct tape, okay. Frederick, my man. Like I said, oh fuck off, you piece of shit. I just want to go to the club. Who's this motherfucker? He wasn't there earlier. Maximum law! Don't mess with the law, so I guess that's this dude. I'd like to look at your tech, dude. Shop's closed. Get a look. Fucking son of a bitch. Where's the Mahjong Parlour? It's around here. Is anything down here? No. Dude's got a cigarette though. In a future where everything is made out of like soy, I'm not too sure what the cigarettes are made out of, but hey, that's okay. Also on that note, I'm not even 100% sure what time period we're set in at the moment. So I will, hopefully I'll find that out at some point. Kindly Shang watches you closely as you walk across the Mahjong Parlour. As you approach, her lieutenant leans in, brings her mouth close to the tribe boss's ear. Shang smiles and nods. Her eyes never leave you. I've heard from Bao. He got my message very clearly. But he also says there was bloodshed. And I specifically told you to let them live. I'm disappointed. If his men's got in our way, we explained it to him. You screwed up plain and simple. Nonetheless, I expected you to be a bit sloppy. It's partly why I sent you. What? Part of the message was on that stick, and part was the messenger. Bao didn't rate sending real Shadowrunners to deal with him. Your sloppy handling of the job helped to prove my point. Yeah, good to be of service. My message was delivered and Strangler Bao is back involved earning for me, and as far as I'm concerned, our transaction is complete. While you were gone, I set the wheels in motion to wipe your identities. The order has been sent. Congratulations, you are now sinless. Shadow people. I didn't like the way my life was going anyway. Yeah, well, I had something going in Seattle, Amelia. I had my license, I was going freelance. Found a storefront in Bellevue? I don't know. Where Carter and I were going to set up shop. Now it's all blown to hell. Someone's going to pay for that. Pay for Carter. Whoever gave the kill order on Carter also forced us to give up our identities and took Raymond. That's all I can think about. Finding out who did this. Finding Ray. While I was working to get your sins burned, I also had my network look into Raymond Black's disappearance. I've been thinking about what you told me earlier, and I agree. I can't just let this lie. Someone killed my brothers. It would be a sign of weakness to the Yellow Lotus and others if I do nothing. She rests a PDA on the mahjong table facing you. The tribe boss's tongue slips from her mouth as she looks over the top, hunting for the right button on its upside-down interface. I have news to share with you, my darlings. The kind you won't like. Raymond Black is dead. What? Raymond's photograph appears on the screen behind a reporter standing on the docks of Victoria Harbour. It's a picture you've seen before. A professional portrait taken for a press release about a youth centre he was opening in Redmond Barrens. Under Raymond's photos are the words, Seattle man killed. Another shooting involving the police department. A Seattle community officer and the industrial engineer was apparently shot and killed while resisting arrest at Victoria Harbour last night. HKPF police report that the UCAS man, Raymond Black, was behaving erratically and would not respond to police orders to surrender. No additional information regarding Black or why he was travelling to Hong Kong are available. Police have stated that due to this shooting's proximity to last night's shootout with the White Star, investigations must remain confidential and no other details are being revealed at this time. This just keeps getting worse. Well, yeah, it's, You were right, Aunt. That's news I did not like. Raymond's dead. No one cares what you think, Isabel. Sorry for your loss. I never had a father, and so I don't know what it's like to lose one, but... sorry. That's no coincidence. No fucking way. Yeah, woo. You tell him. I'm afraid that's not all, my darlings. This is security footage from Victoria Harbour from last night. You'll find it contains a contradiction. What the hell? Grainy footage, Raymond sitting in a T-shot, flanked by two guards. Footage continues, camera displays several black-clad figures entering its field of view from different angles, guns up ready. Like from the cutscene on the first episode. This son of a bitch. Whoops. Raymond stands to face the camera, gets a clear view of the suit's face, white plastic. His guards turn to draw weapons and muzzle flashes erupt from all sides. One of Raymond's guards goes down with his submachine gun firing wildly, hitting the camera. Those aren't cops, and Raymond wasn't resisting arrest. What's with this guy's face? Is that a mask? It doesn't look like a mask, it looks like some sort of semi-rigid plastic implant, real craftsmanship. Quite the fashion accessory. Shut up, Isabel. It's also the kind of fashion accessory that stands out in a crowd. This guy's either a fool or an arrogant son of a bitch. Either way, I'm going to find him. I believe you. What now? Stay in the shadows! Like that's... oh shit, I gotta add that to my Spotify playlist. Everyone loves Erasmus. But on that note, true. But how? I'm afraid there are some facts that you're going to have to face. You're alone in this country, no network, no money, no identity. I can protect you from the police, but how would you survive in the shadows? You've had a very long night, my sweets, very long, and frankly, you all look like shit. Rest now, I promise you safety in my town for the night. We'll talk about Plastic Face Man tomorrow. Ladies, go find our new friend's place to bed down in that rat's nest squat boat that you call home. We'll all talk about this after you've slept to figure out what our next steps... Yes. Yes, auntie. Yes, auntie. Thank you for your help, auntie. I feel being nice to this bitch is going to play out in my benefit. What a friend thought. I also have the feeling she's going to stab me in the back at some point. Objective, go get some sleep. Sweet. Totally do that. Shitty boat, okay. It's going to be the bolt hole? Bolt hole? Yes, yes it is. You two can bunk here for a while. The head's over there for you to take care of your necessities. Yes? Necessities? No. Necessaries. It may look communal. We'll try to knock before you enter. Seriously. I know the drill. Stinks of fish. Just like the place we all squatted on Leary Avenue back when we were kids. The one with that Aslan family and their dog. You hate that dog. He kept digging it out my food stash. No matter where I hid it, he'd find it and scarf down a week's worth of grub. Still, it was sad what happened to him. And the family. No one should go out that way. I think I've been up something like 36 hours straight. And this has been one shit stain of a day. Time to end it. Anything you need before I leave you to it? I think I'll have a look around. Okay, but get some sleep soon. You look like you could use it. We'll go see kindly in the morning. Figure out our next move. I want to use the computer. Okay, there's a stash. So I can put shit in there. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go... I've gotta go talk to everyone, because... Gobbit! Hey Seattle, I'm not really in the mood to hang out right now. Heavy stuff going down, you know? He'll be fine, but for the time being, I'd rather be alone. We'll talk later, though. I assume everyone's gonna say the same sort of thing, but let's... Come back later, underdog. I'm busy. Bitch. It's not the fact that I'm a decker isn't the only reason you're not going to be in my team. Let's talk to Woo. He's probably going to say the same, but let's... Hey Amelia, I got some things I got to take care of here. Yep. Guess time to go to bed. The dream is suffocating, the shifting tunnel of glass and steel and towering silhouette of dark majesty, the shadowy doorway and the teeth. They snap at your heels as you claw your way back to consciousness. You open your eyes and Duncan's looming over you. Amelia, come on Amelia, wake up, we gotta go talk to Kindly and the others already left. That was one rough night. We gotta go, I've been trying to wake you for a while now, you were thrashing around in your sleep. Glad you did, I was having one hell of a nightmare. Yeah, I didn't sleep well either. I had a bad dream last night too. What about? I never remember my dreams all that well. It was probably motion sickness, not used to sleeping on a boat. I woke up a little while ago and hit the head. Yeah, you did. Why would you tell me that? Then I came back and woke you up. We should go. Let's go. Yeah, no sweat. Better be the setup from... Today better be a step up from yesterday, Amelia. Nothing's gone bright since we stepped foot in this country. I hear you. Think about it. That statement from the cops on the newscast could be fake. As was, and the surveillance footage? We never saw Raymond get shot. The camera was hit by stray gunfire. Raymond's alive, Amelia. I know it. So what do you want to do now? I don't know. Wait for a lead to turn up, I guess. I'm just the muscle. Remember, you're the brains of this outfit, just like when we were kids. God. I feel like I'm 12 years old again, squatting on a stinking trawler. My partner's gone, Raymond's gone, hell, I'm gone, I don't even have a name anymore. And now I can't even go to sleep and hide from it without having a nightmare. What else is going to be taken away from me? It's time to turn the tables, Woo! We're going to do this! I've never heard that term before. What are you talking about, Amelia? Don't be dense, Duncan. That old woman is setting us up. Yeah, it feels that way to me. I fucking told you. It feels that way to me too. But setting us up for what? What are you thinking? I'm thinking we just started our new career. What the hell are you talking about? Shadowrunners. Oh man, I have to think about this. This isn't the way it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be a cop. And I want a pony! That's right, that's right. It's like Ray always said. Shut up, Duncan, let Amelia do the talking. I don't remember Raymond saying that. He said it under his breath a lot. Don't mess with me, woman. You know I've got anger management issues. Gobbit and Isabel left a while ago. We should get going too, see what the triad lady has to say. Let's go! Boop. How much money do I have? Not a great deal of money. Who the fuck is that? That Strangler Bow. I don't know who that dude is. Connie's place reeks of stale cigar smoke and fresh urine. The clicking of mahjong tiles is strangely absent. In its place is a low murmur of laughter and an air of eager anticipation. All eyes are focused on the groaning figure kneeling, bloody and bound at the feet of Connie Shen. She beckons to him with her finger and he struggles towards her, the loud rustling of the plastic tarp crackling under his knees as he moves. His pants are wet with fear. Some sort of torch lies on it. Oh shit. How did you sleep, my little ones? Find out who is gone. Shitbird here is a plainclothes cop. He snuck into the area last night while you were sleeping, hoping to find you and kill you before his competition got to you first. My men found him outside the trawler you were sleeping on. They saw to it that the rest were undisturbed. That your rest was undisturbed and that your location remains a mystery. You can thank Mr. Bow for that. So you're the night watchman now? Thanks, buddy. He's fucking pissed off. Mr. Bow is an honoured member of the Yellow Lotus, whereas you're an outsider. A disposable outsider. Shit. Now, shitbird, tell my friends here what you told me. Oh, fuck, that dude has seen better days. I don't know anything, I swear. We just got the orders in last night. Somebody high up wants these two dead. The whole department is in on it. I don't know anything else. Someone from high up? How high? The cop looks up at her. Looks around the room filled with triad soldiers. One of them opens his coat and shows the cop something inside. He closes it slowly and winks. All the way up. It's someone on the council. Someone on the executive council wants these two dead? Fuck your ancestors to the 18th generation. Give me the truth. I love that expression. I gotta note to self tweet that. It's the truth, madam, I swear it. Whoever was labelled them as terrorists, we're to terminate them with extreme prejudice. The most extreme. Connie Sheng shuffles close to the kneeling cop, reaches down and strokes his head with her hand. Then she slowly digs her fingers into scalp. She pulls back hard until his chin points high. The triad boss leans in close and searches his eyes with her own. That's all he's got. For whatever reason, last night someone on the Executive Council of the Free Enterprise Zone ordered the Hong Kong police force to kill two nobodies from Seattle. I find that fascinating, don't you? God, that's some messed up shit. Seattle isn't like Hong Kong. There, the megacorps control the government. Here, the corps are the government. The Exec Council is chosen by the Corporate Board of Governors. They're basically the legislative and executive branches of the Hong Kong government in one tiny package. 8 people call all the shots, neat and efficient. For the wage slaves and civilian sheep, the corporations are a pantheon of gods who wield absolute power. But not for us. Who else knows about my guest visit to this place, shitbird? No one, madam. I hadn't called it in yet. I want to kill for myself. No one knows they're here, I swear it. Mr. Bow? He's telling the truth, no outgoing calls on his PDA. Very good, thank you, Mr. Bow. Thank you for your honesty. He's gonna... Bam. Oh, that's cool. Very cool indeed. I mean, it didn't all stay on the top and then it conveniently faded away, but cool. Okay, so shoots him. Strikes can be just as efficient. Yes, my darling. It's clear our friend Raymond Black was up to something involving the Walled City, something to do with prosperity, and this executive council member wanted Raymond dead for it. Now they want you dead for it too. This plastic-faced man may show up on your door one day too. I have a proposal for you, my sweets. Work for me. With Nightjar and Gutshot dead, I find myself with 2 job openings. Fill them. I have no need of deniable assets here. Players yeah, with the triads who can take care of some more of the unsavoury business needs about the town. You've proven yourself resourceful. You have no existing connections here. That can be a positive in this line of work. See, Duncan, I knew it. She wants us to be not just Shadowrunners. In exchange, I will keep you safe from pests like this one. You will have safe harbour here in my town and a steady source of income. And while you dip your toe in the waters of corporate espionage, organised crime, and clandestine mercenary actions, I will employ my network to find the plastic-faced man and gather information about Raymond Block. Where he's been, who he's talked to, who stood to gain from his death, what this prosperity could be. What's in it for you? Besides the money and the benefits of helping others in my community, I need to learn who killed one of my clients and then order the cops to execute my team of Shadowrunners. This is a brazen disregard of my power. Face dictates that it must be confronted, or I stand to lose everything. We're Westerners, isn't that a liability in this line of work? Necro, shut up about Game of Thrones season... close this. No one cares. Necro, no one cares. Actually, I do care, but we'll look at that later. Oh no, on the contrary. There's a good market for out-of-town talent that's just waiting to be exploited. Plus, you're unknown. Surprise, if you will. I find the right jobs for your people with your talents. You do what our clients cannot do for themselves. I take a finder's fee and a small percentage of your earnings. You make a lot of new yen very quickly. It's all very civilized. Work with me. Allow me to help you make money. Let my network work for you and help you find out what you've gotten yourself into. Without my help, you won't last a day out there. You're completely out of your depth, I'm afraid. You need a partner. Connie Sheng will be your partner. It was just like you said, Amelia, Shadowrunners. Glad I had some time to think about it. Process. Ah, fuck it, I'm not a cop anymore. That guy's dead. I'm in. What about you? Let's do it. Raymond is alive, I'm sure of it. So I'll run the shadows as long as Auntie Shang keeps us up her end of the bark. She's like right there, dude. She's literally right there. Who the hell is that bitch? So I'll run the shadows as long as Auntie Shang keeps up her end of the bargain and helps us figure out what really happened to him. Then I'm gonna find my father. Then it's done. Heoi, I don't know, is now open to you. Home, we're going to say home from now. Home is now open to you. First order of business, Amelia Brooke and Duncan Wu don't exist anymore. You'll need street names. Yeah, okay, I'll think of something. I think we've already got you covered, Gunshow. Fits, doesn't it? Indeed. I knew that was going to stick. It has stuck. Gobbit, Isabel? We'll handle this the same way we did with all your previous work. She didn't say Nodjar. All the jobs I line up for you will be sent to your computer on the squat boat. She's pointing at you. Why me? It's a simple process of elimination. Isabel isn't the leader type. You got that. As for Gobbit, let's just say Gobbit doesn't have a head for business. Not my thing. And then there's Gunshow. The jury's out on Gunshow. Meaning? Meaning there's a lot going on with the head of yours right now, and I'm not sure I can trust you. So I'm in charge because I'm the best of the worst? Oh my sweet, don't put it that way. You're the most equipped for the role. It's making sense, you're the right person for this, Amelia. Had a handle back in the Baron's underdog. Guess it's time I dusted it off. Gonna be weird calling you underdog again. Haven't called you that since we were kids. I guess this is our new crew. Welcome to the Shadows, underdog. Underdog. What? I don't... Just so I know what to call this mission. Yeah, oh god. I'll come up with something because... Okay, kindly Shen. As much as I love your company... Okay. Let's, what is this? Oh, this is how I level up my team. Okay. Crew advancement. Okay, sweet. As I was saying, let's level up my team. Okay, so okay, that is. I'm gonna take that because that is good. Mini launcher. I really don't care what you get because you're probably not gonna be in my team all that much. And I'm gonna take this. No, I'm gonna take single shot of incendiary ammo. Pierces 2 armor. I'm gonna take this. This is sweet. Let's see if I can do some shopping. Let's get some better guns. Do I have karma in mine? No. Maximum law! No, I'm telling you, nobody uses KM3s. Like, nobody, they're shit. I don't care what Deng says. Shiawasi SRP use KM3s. They're stupid. Hey, flesh is rolling up, I gotta go. I ripped that PDA. You work for kindly. Yo, what do you want? Who are you? Who am I? You're new here, I get it. You don't know much about me yet, but you will. I'm the guys that keeps this neighborhood running. This is Law Technology Palace, satellite territory of Whampoa. You step on the boat, you're in the sovereign state. I represent Whampoa here. I'm maximum law. The maximum law, yo! Yeah! Why are you wearing VR goggles? Take this. And take Killer. And take that. Why are you wearing it's not VR, it's augmented reality. We're pioneering it. Little camera's matrix overlay. I can support a 3-dimensional HUD and the sub-windows with multiple live... Okay, cool. I had a command shell open right now. I'm networked with 5 guys. Wave of the future. Augmented reality, I hear a lot of corps are experimenting with it, but not in such a socially invasive way. Yeah, Shibuasi, Fuchi, Renbraku, a couple of others. Some of us take a look at what they're doing, their whole approach is flawed. They won't get anywhere. Sounds like you're on it, dude. We are. Boom! I love this dude. See you later, Law. Okay, so that little interaction there with augmented reality sort of hints to me that we're moving more towards 4th and 5th edition of Shadowrun. So we're probably 20... Oh, can I get cyberware now? Not just that dude. Sweet. Enter Chrome Alley. The hell is wrong with this dude? These are not stealables. What's his name? 10-armed arm. Cool. Hey, I'm Ambrose. They call me 10 Arms. Welcome to Kong, fellow Eucassian. Okay. Kinda says you're alright. What can I do for you? Show me your services. Sure thing. Tune-up or spare parts? Cyberware. Wow, that's... Skin?! Aries hand raises, that's cool. Cross Cyber Spur, that's cool. Crump skill wires. As technology, Cyberleg, basic. I cannot afford. I can afford a data jack, but I already have one. These are all very cool though. We're gonna come back here. Goodbye, Ambrose. Time for me to go. There must be some sort of like gun shop somewhere. Can I come in yet? You watch yourself in here, or else we'll check your aerodynamic. What? Anyone causes trouble? See how far I can throw him. No fighting, no killing, no sex droid. I don't mess around. Why does everyone have like a fucking animal with them? But when you literally just outside. No. Henry Cafe, a co-owner of the club. If you're looking for guns, speak to my wife. If you're looking for farmers, speak to my son. And if you're looking for trouble, you'll be seeing my son Frederick briefly. Okay, sweet. Where is... He's the drug dude. Dance, elf, dance! Dance! Sweet. Hello, Ermine. Sell me guns. Sweet. Let's take a look. Look at them guns! I'm looking for rifles, Still looking, that's shotgun. That's an expensive rifle. I'd want a smart link because it links up with my I might as well just go grenades. Sweet. No, goodbye. A lot of trolls in there. A lot of trolls. I'm assuming because I can get on the computer, then I can go on Shadowland, see what's going on Shadowland BBS, and that'll tell me what the day is. Yes. What's in here? What? Okay, no, okay, I'm gonna get the job, and then we'll talk to all the dudes. Maybe next episode. Because there's been a lot of talking in this episode, and I don't want to pad it out with more unnecessary talking, so let's... The workstation and mission computer. The call blue tones the workstation main menu fill the screen. Blinking message in the upper right hand corner notifies that you have 6 unread messages. Okay, let's check. Welcome to Heoi. On behalf of your friends at the Heoi Chamber of Commerce and the Swift Winds Mahjong Parlor, I welcome you to the community of Heoi and to all our new business ventures. I've already lined up 3 jobs for you, the details of which are contained in a separate computer message. Remember to check the messages often, as I will update you with new opportunities as they occur. Your mission computer. Hey Underdog, I've set up your mission computer to automatically collect and collate news reports, information and media that might be interest to you. Some of these keywords I've got trolling are things like Raymond, Duncan, Walled City, etc, etc. I've also patched in a permanent link to the Hong Kong shard of the Shadowlands BBS. It's a great place to connect with other runners, sell pay data, get news from the street and so on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy about taking a look. Okay. Resources. I've been instructed to inform you of the various suppliers present here in Haoi. Auntie Shenga's cultivated commerce, blah blah blah. Mine in Club 88 could buy guns. If you need magical supplies, which I won't be, go to the Parlour of 5 Phases, which I shan't. If you desire training in the path of the Adept, no. She can help you supply with any close quarter combat. Chromala, yeah, I've already been there. Lost Techno Palace. You need drones, which I won't. Okay, this is all useful information, but I don't need any of it. Serial killer. I've got a problem, Underdog, and you're going to help me solve it. I do a lot of business with the Wamponians, and if you're not familiar with the term, I'll forgive you. You are an outsider, after all. The Wamponians are a tribe of techno-fetishists and deckers who have taken up residence in the Whampoa Garden area of Hong Kong. They make and trade high-tech goods for people from all over the world. A lot of new yen passes through their pasty little fingers, and I make a lot of money brokering deals between them and the smugglers here in wherever we are. I've hit a snag though. The Whampoan elders, their council of leaders, are being eliminated by a serial killer. They've asked me to dispatch someone to get the bottom of this and stop the killings, and they're not taking their goods through my turf until I do. So you're going to be my proxy, dear. I don't care how you do it, but I need those murders stopped. The Whampoans have delegates here in here by the name of Maximum Law. Speak with him if you wish to know more about Whampoa. He's got a big mouth, but he knows very little of importance. Don't expect much from the half-empty bottle of vinegar. You get your ass down to Whampoa Gardens, talk to the elders, lie, cheat and steal if you have to, as long as they're convinced that there won't be any more murders. I want my cut back and I want it soon. I will take this job. Good. I'll tell the elders you're coming. They don't like outsiders and they might shoot at you if you don't bother them when you will be arriving. Okay. Welcome to the Shadows, Underdog. I've received a request from an archaeologist named Mr. Drake. He's interested in liberating certain artifacts from beneath a manor house located in Tai Po. I've attached a copy of the video message that you sent me. This dude, Mr. Drake. Hello, Madam Sheng. I heard that you're a woman who knows how to get things done, especially with regards to things that aren't legal in the strictest sense. That's exactly the kind of help I'm looking for. Recently, a rich investor by the name of I don't know. I was better off with Dragonfall because I can at least stumble through the German names. Blah blah blah, decided to expand his manor house on the outskirts of Tai Po. Too much money, not enough space for the fancy parties. He hit a snag with local government officials, however, they suspected the land his estate was built on may have pre-modern archaeological artifacts buried beneath it, all of them dating from the Song dynasty. Consequently, I have contracted by an archaeologist to oversee the excavations and ensure everything was properly recorded and catalogued. Sure enough, we were only a few days into the excavation when we discovered a series of tombs lying beneath the site. Scope of tombs that was far beyond anything Louis or I had expected. Several acres of catacombs at least, untouched relics throughout. What's more, they're certainly older than the Song dynasty. They may even be from the previous cycle of magic. Before I can make my report to the Free Enterprise Zone authorities, however, Louis called in allies in his Tan Tien Incorporated. Louis sold the entire site to Tan Tien, who have leased it back to him because Tan Tien is considered to have extra territoriality in Hong Kong. Local authorities were powerless to stop Louis from looting the tombs. He immediately began building a museum, if you can call it that, atop the site. He had the gall to call his museum the Emperor's Tomb. Can you believe that? The odds of there being an actual emperor buried there are basically nil. But he didn't care, anything to sell a few tickets. Louis has continued his excavations, using Tantien contractors to expand the dig. What he didn't know is that I booked his comlink before he fired me. Based on what I've heard, something strange is going on in the lower levels. Workers have been disappearing, only to be found dead several days later. Whatever is down there is too dangerous to be left in Louis' hands. Louis must have found my data line tap, though. I stopped receiving information 3 days ago. Last thing I heard was him talking about a pair of ancient texts that workers had discovered. Then he issued an order that further excavation should be halted until he can secure the subterranean areas. I'm betting those texts are what caused whatever's killing the workers. I have a bit of experience with these kinds of dangerous excavations, but an operation of this scale is beyond me. I need a team that's tough enough to get in and survive, unafraid of making a mess, and who can get out with the books and whatever else they can carry. Beyond these 2 texts, I'm willing to pay very well for whatever other artifacts your team can liberate. The more valuable, the better. Don't worry, they'll be going to actual museums, not some rich playboy's mansion. We've got a second program in place that'll suppress Louis' security system. The team will have to be careful though. There are only so many alarms I can suppress. Go beyond that number, and I'll scrub the mission. I've included a catalogue of likely items to find the team apprised of the most valuable ones. They don't need to be subtle. In fact, I prefer they make it look like a common robbery. Tell them to smash and grab what they can. Let me know when you find a suitable group of Shadowrunners. There you have it, a nice simple robbery. Do you think you can handle anything that basic, dear? I have faith in you. Let me know when you're ready to proceed. I'll contact Mr. Drake when you're on your way. I'll take that run as well. Excellent! I've attached directions so we state to this message. Good luck, don't fuck it up. Geomatic sabotage. Geomancy is big business in the Free Enterprise Zone. Here in Hong Kong, Feng Shui isn't just the act of rearranging your kitchen to make things look pretty. The fortunes of empires rise and fall with the ebb and flow of qi, and sometimes that flow needs a helping hand. Wuxing Incorporated are the preeminent practitioners of large-scale qi manipulation here in the Free Enterprise Zone. They've gone to great lengths to channel qi from all over Hong Kong into their headquarters, an enormous monstrosity that they call Wuxing Sky Tower. There, it is focused and transformed into good fortune throughout the building's geomantically attuned architecture and interior decoration. Our client believes that it's time for Wuxing's good luck to run out. You're to infiltrate the Sky Tower and disrupt the flow of qi throughout the building, but you do so in 2 distinct fashions. Firstly, you must disrupt the feng shui of the offices by subtly altering the environment of that level. You'll consist of minor adjustments of desks, spilled water, and other small activities that are unlikely to be noticed. Ordinarily, even subtle disturbances of this nature would be noticed. That's why my client wishes you to make a much louder demonstration on the rooftop gardens. The garden is to be ransacked, utterly destroyed, set fire to things, uproot trees, that kind of thing. Our client has also specified that he would like you to destroy the large Buddhist statue in the garden, smash the things to bits, and leave them scattered across the rooftop. The level of destruction will keep Wuxing's geomancers busy long enough for the more subtle disruptions below to take effect. In addition, it will send the kind of message our client would like Wuxing to hear. I have the utmost faith in your ability to cause destruction. The more disruption you can cause on both levels of the Sky Tower, the happier the client will be. As you're not a spellcaster yourself, it may be wise to bring Garbit along. She will be able to see the most effective ways to disrupt the key of the building. I'll take the job. Good. Sweet. Okay, what we're gonna do, we are gonna call it here for this episode, and then the episode immediately following this will be me talking to the various NPCs, going on Shadowland, getting some background lore. That's always interesting. And then depending on how long that all takes, maybe starting one of the next missions. So thanks for watching, guys, and it's going to get interesting from... I really wish there was this. I feel like there should be a slash answer. Yeah, I hope it's going to get more interesting from here on out. Thanks for bearing with me for the start of the game, and we'll get to run in the shadows next episode. Thanks for watching, and all of that jazz. Peace.